How's everyone doing?
Good, good. Oh, it's starting to record now. Nice.
Oh, I see. Oh, we missed the pet.
Welcome to A Night in the Asylum. It's Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern.
Where's your camera, Darren?
You didn't know.
Hiding.
Time for talk, tech, and tequila. Call in live or leave a message at 855-366-9653. It's time to take refuge with your friends, Darren, Jen, and Rafi.
Without our new script yet, Jen. It's not there yet.
Ah, it's all right.
Almost there.
Sorry.
Getting closer.
Darren, you look younger and younger every week. What's your secret?
You're an a-hole.
What's your secret?
Oh, my dog. What's my dog's name, Rafi?
Twister?
Twister? No, it's Tango and Josie.
Tango. Same T, I guess.
And he was causing a problem. He pulled the wire and it caused me to trip over my roadcaster.
That's what I heard. I heard like a little.
That's what it was. And Jen, your cat was chewing the cables. What was your pet doing, Rafi? Do you have a pet, Rafi?
I don't have pets. Everybody has pets. I got to remember everyone's names. You know, it's too many.
Oh, that's a shame.
But you have Tango and what's the other one?
Josie.
That's a dog too?
My old pets' names were Tango and Rosie. Until we had to put them both to sleep.
So now you have Tango and Josie.
Yes, and they are completely different personalities. We thought they'd be the same, but they're not.
Would you ever clone your Rosie?
No, I don't think I could do that. That's just morbid and creepy.
Or you can stuff it like a taxidermy. What do you think about that?
Pat wanted to stuff Pango, and I said no, we're not doing that. But we did.
Look at you every morning with its beady eyes.
That's just not right. We do
what
have
position would you want forever?
Maybe like this.
Belly up.
That's gross.
Show the belly. No.
We still have their bones in canisters, 2 different canisters. We thought we'd bury them somewhere, but we're like, I don't think we're going to be staying in this house, so we don't want to bury them in the ground here. We're going to take them with us wherever we go.
So you just carry their bones everywhere?
They're in a canister sitting on our on our coffee table next to me where people put their drinks.
Oh God. That's terrible.
Come on over. Enjoy the bones.
What are these bones? My dogs.
Yeah.
I guess.
My creepy dogs.
I had pets growing up, actually. I've talked about it on another show. I had 2 cats, Lucky and Bianca, and then rabbits. I had fish. But I never had a dog. One day.
You had fish, huh?
Yeah, Sunflower. That was the main one.
You named your fish?
Yeah, because there was
Sunflower. Was he in a little fish bowl or was he in an aquarium?
No, it was a vase, like a big vase from like one of my mom's birthdays, I guess, from flowers and stuff. So he's had a good life. How
long did he last, Rafi?
Oh, I don't know. A few weeks, month, 2 months.
Fish should last at least a few years, and yours last a few months.
Oh, well, maybe a couple months. I don't know. They didn't have much space, I guess, so they.
Why was it called Sunflower? Was it yellow?
I don't remember. I like sunflowers, and I'm like, let me name it Sunflower.
He likes the big ones, the big flowers.
The big flowers.
What are we talking about today, Rafi? It's your topics.
It's my topics again.
You have so much going on.
You gave us the summary.
Well, we're gonna touch on Enamorándonos.
Yes.
Which is what happened, the conclusion. We're going to talk about Jen's Uber and then any current events, and then Darren can pick something. But yeah, so I was on like 2 episodes. So when we did the show, I hadn't done it yet because it was the weekend, right? And I got like a lobster. I got so red because we left the sunscreen at the gym and we just stayed outside. We worked out, went to the beach. So
that's the one that I sent you a comment. I was like, you were like red.
I was a lobster. Yeah, I felt like I was boiled, and but it's peeling off. Like I'm much better now. But I had to put aloe and everything. It hurt like a motherfucker, and I had to do the show on Monday. So like putting on clothes and stuff was painful.
Remind people what the show is, Rafi.
Yeah, take a step back. So you went there on the assumption you were on one show, right?
It was just one show because I was going to translate for my friend. And then they put me on. So because there was one other guy. And I think Darren looked it up on YouTube because he sent me some videos from the past. And one of the guys was there. So there's only one option. So it kind of sucks because Because like the girls get like a bunch of guys. Like there's like 7, 10 different guys, and a lot of them are really good looking. And then there's only like one gay guy. So that's the only guy. But I didn't know what he looked like, to be honest. But I was just like, yeah, I'll be on the show, whatever, meet someone, who knows. And then the day of the recording, they give me his Instagram. So then I look at pictures, and he's attractive and stuff. And
were you nervous when you were looking it up? Like,
kind of was like,
when you saw his pictures, were you thinking, can I do this guy? Is he good enough to do?
No, I mean,
am I going to be the top or the bottom?
He's attractive, and I was like, you know what, go. But you know what's funny, because he's a photographer as well. So I was looking at pictures of on his Instagram, and I saw one guy was really, really, really hot, but it wasn't him. It was a model that I took a picture of.
So you wanted his models,
and
you
I
didn't
was
want
on
him.
the producer with his phone. No, he was good looking too, but I was on the producer with the phone. When I was on the phone with the producer, and she's like, "Oh, what do you think?" And I was like, "Yeah," but I was looking at the wrong guy.
He's so hot! I can't wait to meet him in person.
Then I told her, "Oh, yeah." So I had to think of questions to ask him and all that stuff, but it was just all like so quick and unexpected.
How much of it was like scripted or staged?
Nothing was scripted. It was just we did a double door, they call it in Spanish, and it's like you're behind this door, so the contestants can't see you, so they have to ask you questions. They listen to you, and then they open the door, because I was translating for my friend as well, I know. But yeah, you gotta check out the episode. It's on like YouTube, Amazon.
Is it out now?
Yeah, it's been out. Like they film it live, but then they put it on like the streaming services and stuff. I think it's like on Univision and Amazon.
I'm gonna watch it with Manuel right after this for sure.
Yeah, I was on 2. I'll look for the dates, so I'll send them to you so you have them. So then they open the door and you do a little dance, and then you like
chat. You do a dance, like literally.
Yeah, they're supposed to do. You just like standing, like when you're standing in place, like they like you to dance on the show and blah blah blah. Oh my god, I did that again. Oh my god, Mark was right. So Mark criticized me yesterday. Well, constructive criticism. Because he says I'd say blah 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 a lot, and I guess it annoys him. I don't know. I mean, to each his own, but I guess that's just my thing, and maybe it annoys him, but it doesn't matter. So the door opens and you dance in place, and then you like both sit down, and then you talk a little bit, and then they have to decide if it's a yes or no, and then they move on to the next round, which is like a date. So both of them said yes to us, and then we went to this little date spot called Cafecito. Little coffee, and we talked and then drank like not.
Is it weird to go into a place with like camera crew and stuff?
I mean, it was interesting. I mean, I don't mind the camera so much, but it was just like, because it was pretty like surreal, the whole experience, because they're kind of like filming you, and it's not scripted. So we did it a few times, so it didn't take too long, but they kind of gave us the premise and what to say, this and that, and then we added our own like spice to it. And then that night we hung out. He took me to the hotel and we talked in the car and stuff, and getting to know each other and like kissed a little bit and stuff. And then he left.
Nice.
Now we're getting somewhere.
And then he
left.
Did
you rest on the beanbag when you were kissing? Or?
There's no beanbag. It was a car. But
how about the disco bathroom? Were you there afterward?
No disco bathroom, but they knew about that, the host, because I told the producer, so they were intrigued by that. And so the second time we hung out was, we were supposed to film the next day, but then we didn't make it on the show because there wasn't enough time. So that night he took me to this mall called Dolphin Mall. Have you been there, Jen?
That sounds familiar.
It's like famous for like tourists. Yeah. They come and they buy luggage there and shop, and then they just
I've been to Dolphin Dick, but not Dolphin Mall.
Dolphin what?
The Dolphin Inn? I don't know.
Oh, Dolphin Inn.
I don't know. Dolphin Mall.
Keep going.
So he got me to Starbucks. We walked around, got to know each other. Really, really sweet.
So this was off. This was like on him. The show wasn't paying or anything.
No. This was like because you're supposed to go on dates like while you're doing the show.
Oh.
And then sometimes they'll be filmed like if it gets more serious and stuff because the production likes that. So they took a bunch of pictures of us and they posted some on like social media and stuff. And then the second time we were on the show, he said yes again, but he's like, we're gonna see what happens because we're like long distance. And then he was supposed to hang out for my birthday, but he didn't have time to take me out. And then I just ended up going to the gym and met up with this Brazilian friend that I ran into at the Apple store.
Like a friend that you made or that you knew?
That I knew from another friend in Brazil from 2015. And we were like on friends on social media, but we didn't really like keep in touch. But he had recently moved to Miami. So that was so random. He took me out. He made me guac. We had wine. I got a free cake from Publix. You know,
for your birthday?
Yeah, because I'm a member. It's instead of tres leches, it was cuatro leches, 4 milks. That was the cake. So it was really good. We went to like this bar. We went to this bar and we had it there. And they gave these like cool like party candles, you know, the big like kind of like 4th of July things, candles. And then we hung out and then I didn't get to see the guy again, Jose, because he was busy and we're supposed to hang out. We're supposed to like maybe go on a date on Monday or Sunday. But then the production calls me that day I'm at Publix. They're like, "Oh, we have your flight. You're doing your checkout tomorrow." I'm like, "What? My checkout?" Oh, they said we have a flight for you to go, and I was like, "What? What's happening?" They're kicking me out. I was like, "No, I want to stay in Miami." I said, "No, I didn't say that. Imagine. No, I'm staying. No, but no. So something because he was supposed to be busy working at a wedding and stuff in Orlando. So I thought I'd see him Sunday or Monday because I was going to leave probably Tuesday. I thought. Because I had the recording for the new show that launched. I'm doing the Cookie Jar with the network. So we did our first pre-record this last Wednesday, and we launched this past Friday. So I just left unexpectedly. And I was like, oh, and then they're like, you're going to have to stop. There's like a stop. I was like, oh God, that's not even direct. And then you have to go to North Carolina.
Can't even give you a direct flight.
So I have to go to North Carolina. But I don't regret that, and you'll see why in a bit. But oh my God! So I got allergies, by the way, too. And
I was like, tell me about the sniffling that's happening.
No, it's not because I just had to do a test. What? What was that?
I said, "Ooh, I hope it's not COVID."
No, Jen. What did Jen say?
The cough.
The sniffles. Yeah, I got like allergies because I was in Miami for like 80 something degrees for a week nearly, and then come back to like 50s, which sucks. No, I just got tested for a job, so I don't have it.
It's weird. We came back from Florida and we are the same. I wonder. Yeah, I don't know.
Florida. What the fuck, Florida? No. Yeah. But so anyway, and then I noticed it's to LaGuardia, and I had bought a I bought a round trip for the shuttle to Newark because that's where I flew out of to go there, and I thought they'd get me back to Newark, so I have to save it now, but. Anyway, so all the way to LaGuardia, I end up in North Carolina. I'm sitting at the terminal, and I'm eating these empanadas and stuff from like this Cuban place, which I love, Versailles. You know Versailles.
Oh yeah, Versailles.
Oh my God, the best Cuban like cafe and bakery. So I'm eating there, waiting, and then I kind of see like this guy. Like there's this guy with a mask. He's very attractive, tall. And
how do you know if he's attractive or his eyes?
Well, because he had like a mask on, but his nose was showing most of his face, and he's kind of looking at me. I think I don't know, not really at that moment, but anyway, I went to like just throw out the trash, and then he really saw me, and he looked at me.
Did you do the turn back?
No, exactly, I was thinking that, Jim.
Not turn back, but when I sat down, I looked up, and he was looking. And then eventually he made himself over to the chairs close to me, and he was like kind of like giving me these eyes. Oh my God, these eyes! And I was like, "Where's this guy from?" He looked very young, like he is quite young. But he had a passport, and I took a look. I'm very like I investigate, and I just checked. I'm very much into detail, and it said "Pasaporte de Cuba." It's like it's Cuban. Oh. I was like, okay. And then he looks at me.
He wants to marry an American.
He's doing no. And then he can work here. I'll get to that. So he's looking at me.
Okay.
I bet he can work.
He's giving me the eyes. He's like, oh my God. I was like, oh, damn. And then and I start saying,
is there like a signal when you don't know if a guy is gay that you try to like gauge?
Well, it's kind of the energy and the vibe and the eyes, I guess. It's like same thing with, a heterosexual like encounter, kind of just feel the vibe, and if you engage and look at each other. So I ended up saying like, hey, how is it going? Like, where are you from? Whatever. And he's like, I don't really speak much English. And I was like,
we speak the
like I'm a translator.
And well, where do you speak? I have a whole list here. No, but no, I was like, well, what do you speak? And I didn't want to. I already saw his passport, so I figured it. I mean, I knew already. I just didn't want to.
I like that you were like, what do you speak when you
What do you speak? And he's like, oh, Spanish. I was like, oh yeah. And then I started talking Spanish the whole time. And then he comes and I signal him to come over. I should have moved my stuff, but like I don't know. It was I didn't want to like.
Was he on a layover or was
he was on a? Well, he was coming from Miami. He told me because he went to see Ice for something.
Ooh.
And I got a little scared. I'm like, that doesn't sound good. But he's moved. His family moved to to North Carolina. It's a small town out of Raleigh, I guess. And he got a job with Amazon. So we were chatting, and then he like took his mask off afterwards. And he was like behind me diagonally, so it's kind of like turned like this, trying to talk to him.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute. So take a step back. You said you should have moved your stuff.
Yeah, but I did it in that moment. I didn't
move
think
your
of
stuff,
it.
so you
Because
couldn't
I
sit
just
down,
thought it
and
was
you were just standing there like a dork, or
no, he
what?
sat behind me, like this. You know
He
how
was in
they're back
like
to
a
back. Yeah, so he's like like right next to me, but like on the other row. So I just
So
had
you
to,
did
like,
do the
Okay.
look back, but it was like
The look
Well,
sideways.
there was a look sideways because he was sitting like there, and then he came over and we started talking. And I was in a group before him, and I was like, "Just come with me. We'll get on the plane together." And I told him he's with me. I said, so we got in. He wanted to try and sit next to me, but
it was like instant.
it was like yeah,
connection.
this like I don't know. And he's working for Amazon with some like packaging thing. I don't know exactly what it is.
You
but
said he's
six-
young. You're young.
Yeah,
How old is young?
Well, he's 6 days. He's working there. I'll get to that. He's working. He's gonna
I
be
thought you were
working
gonna say 16. What?
No,
Wait,
I
what?
did too. I
No,
was
he
like,
can drink. He can drink. He can drink. But he's gonna be working there 6 days a week, and the poor thing hasn't had time to get a haircut. He's like, I'm gonna look like Tarzan by the time I like come visit because he wants to try and come visit. I told him about my barber or whatever, and he
Good barber, by the way.
Oh,
Nice.
thank you. Yeah, he's amazing. And so he's hasn't been able to go to the gym and stuff because he needs to get a car. So he's just like kind of stuck at home and working and stuff. But so yeah, he wanted to sit next to me on the plane, but then there were two couples and we weren't able to do that, but we were like texting and stuff. And he's super sweet though. And then we had like a little date because I had like an almost 45 minutes afterwards. And he waited with me before I left to go to New York. And like it was very like cute and innocent and I was seeing pics of him. I'll send you a picture. I have a picture.
Yes.
But the
I
thing
want to
is
see.
like
Go ahead.
the thing is like he was like had his like backpack on his lap. I was like, why is he doing that? He's like hiding something. Apparently he got like excited or whatever. But no, super sweet. But he's 21.
21.
I mean, he's in North Carolina. We're just texting here and there, and maybe he'll come visit one day. But no, let me tell you, no one has ever looked at me the way like he looked at me, like with these
Really?
eyes of just like it, like just
was it
such-
like a admiration? Was it like you're a hottie?
it was like a combination of a lot of things, like admiration, like he had intent, he had like curiosity.
I'm intent to marry you.
He's like,
You're so bad, Darren.
he's being a dick because I was being a dick to him. But he
I
looked at me
cough
just-
again. I'm just saying.
Maybe it was from him. No, but he just was just like these eyes of desire, like just like anyway.
So
we'll-
you're still in touch with him and
yeah, we like text and I have his Instagram and TikTok and stuff, and he does like these little videos and stuff. He lives with his family, his mom, a cousin, and something else, and he's out to some of his family, but you know, he's so yeah, he's gonna be so let me tell you,
when is he coming
he's
to the
gonna
city?
be he's gonna be very, very, very sexy, like because
When he
wants to
grows
work
up?
on it.
What do
When
you
he
mean?
wa-
He's gonna
Well,
be
no,
very
no,
sexy.
he's very, very cute now, but he's like going through that transition, you know, like when you're in your early 20s, like he
Uh-huh.
wants to build his body because he's kind of slim, but like he has like a good frame. He's like 6'1" or 6'2" or something. Anyway, super cute. But I was like, you know what? I didn't mind this
layover
layover, quick layover. It was like a 45-minute airport date. I mean,
Rafi, the older man.
I didn't expect this
Right?
airport date. You know
Who's
what
the
I mean?
daddy now?
Yeah, exactly,
Both of
Rafi.
us.
Who's the daddy now?
That's the name of the episode.
That's perfect.
Oh my god, that's amazing. But I was like, you know what? Everything happens for a reason, and it was a nice moment, you know. So hopefully he'll come visit. He wants to come visit, and I told him, oh, Amazon just opened a bunch of new offices in New York. Hint, hint, hint. But he's making really good money. Like they're paying him like handsomely well per week.
But if he likes daddies, there's Amazon offices in New Jersey too.
Right.
6 to 4 p.m. is like his shift, I think. 6 to 4. So it's early. Like
Wow.
six
Super
days a week.
early.
Yeah. But
Love is in
That's-
love.
That sounds like a little crush going on.
yeah.
Too bad he's in North Carolina.
I know. It's only an hour away though, so it's not bad.
Is it? Oh,
Yeah, it took an hour for me to get here.
all right.
But I was exhausted. I feel like I haven't been sleeping in weeks. Like I want to get
And I
rid
was
of
so
this.
excited because Rafi and I almost could have met in
Yeah.
Florida. And
Well,
then
we
he's
were
like,
there together at the same time, but different towns.
Yes. I was
Yeah.
way down in the Keys.
Oh man, those damn keys. I was in a very Venezuelan area. Like they call it, I was in Doro. They call it Dorozuela or something. Because there's a lot of Venezuelans there, apparently.
I can't
sure.
believe how much Spanish is spoken in Florida. I
Oh,
told
yeah.
Manuel when we went, it
Community.
almost felt like we were in another country because you get off the plane and they talk to you in Spanish. You go to a restaurant, they greet you in Spanish. And I'm just like, what is going on?
You're like, where did I go?
Where am I? I don't speak Spanish. I'm sorry.
You'll learn. You're gonna
Yeah.
learn.
Yeah, but it made me self-conscious because everyone just assumes I speak Spanish, and I'm just like, how?
You're like, hola.
So Rafi, I was looking on YouTube for this episode,
You
and I've
found me?
never searched for you on YouTube itself, and it's just full of videos with Rafi.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
those are some old skits and stuff or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what? I haven't posted in a long time.
There's one here that caught my eye. IFUKN love New York City, but I haven't
God.
watched it yet. How do you
can save
rate that one,
for
Rafi?
later. How do I what?
How do you rate that one?
That one is like beautiful nonsense. You'll see.
Beautiful nonsense.
All right, so I want to take a step back to Dolphin Dick.
Oh,
You did say dolphin dick.
that's what it was.
That term came up because we were watching something on TV about how male dolphins have huge penises.
It's
So
relative. It's
when
all
we
relative.
meet someone, when my friends and I would meet somebody with a big dick, we would call them a dolphin dick.
Oh my god.
Wow.
And the term stuck.
That's-
And I was just looking up on YouTube now. It's like for dolphin dick, and oh my god, it's even bigger than I thought they were.
Oh god.
It's kind
don't
of
even-
disgusting. Oof.
Right. I
Anyway,
mean,
let's-
I will take your word.
Yeah,
Let's move on to Jen. What happened
don't
on
think I
Uber,
would
Jen?
See the thing.
I want to hear about the Uber of Disco Uber who you went
Oh man. So we went to Florida. We were in Ocean Grove for an event. We were there for 2 days and then we drove to Miami. And I always get South Beach, Miami. I get it all mixed up, but it was
it's all relatively
yeah,
close.
I forgot where we were staying. It was a nice area. And we went to a really nice place called oh my gosh. Kokomo? Kokodo?
Oh,
Something?
Coconut Grove? No.
No,
Coconut.
Kokodo is a restaurant.
Oh, it's a restaurant.
Kokodo.
Okay.
We
Coconut.
ate. There was a bartender from New York that now moved to Miami. Got to talk to him. It kind of had a Tao vibe, this place.
Mm.
Really big, beautiful venue. From there, we went to a place, it was kind of like across the street-ish, called Sexy Fish. And this
Oh, I've
place
heard of that.
was beautiful. It was like a scene. Everybody was dressed really weird and like
Did
whatever.
they have fish in
The people-
vases that were meant for sunflowers, or what?
No, they had like all the people that worked there were in like sea, under the sea, like
Mermaid such thing?
suits and stuff. And then in the
What?
bathroom, there was like a huge life-size mermaid
Okay, we're going there for my
floors were
birthday next
glowing.
year.
Oh my
was
God.
it a real person or what was it?
No, it was like a mannequin, like a wax figure of a huge, like a
Rafi knows all
life-size
about
mermaid.
mannequins. He's gonna love it.
It was the place, and I've been to a lot of places.
There he goes.
Was beautiful. There he is.
Showing us his talent. Okay, Rafi.
He's using the gel.
You're freaking me out now.
You have to hold it beyond the point of discomfort. Wait for it. So sexy fish.
Okay.
We're like,
nudge him a little bit. I'm gonna poke him here.
There you go. Sexy fish. I have people post that place. I want to go. It looks amazing.
It is amazing. We actually stood in line for a little bit before Manuel went and talked and got in. And I highly recommend it. The selection is good, blah, blah, blah. But from there, we went to another place called Fountain Blue, which is like it's like a hotel venue thing. And we went there because our tequila is in that bar. And so we met with the bar manager. He sat us in like this area. And Manuel and I were just talking to him, and he introduced us to a group of DJs that are from Las Vegas, but they were playing in 11, which is a strip club, nightclub thing. And so we started talking to them, talking about tequila. They tried our tequila, and then they're like, why don't you come with us? My set starts at 3:30 a.m. and it was like midnight, and I was like, ooh, I don't know if we can make it to 3 a.m. I feel good now, but like,
oh, Jen, come on, you're an expert at making
if
it
he
till
starts
4
at 3
a.m.
a.m., what time is it going to go till, right? So we went into Fountain Blue first because it was only midnight, so he had like a couple hours to kill before his set at 11. That was fun. We were just talking, hanging out. We met a guy that was the one that cast The Real World, and he like does all these castings, and we're talking about.
Wait, why wasn't Rafi with you for all this?
Oh my God, he should have been. He would have been with me that night.
I know, but the production sent me away. But I would have met the hot Cubano. It was the most beautiful boy, I have to tell you.
It's a trade-off. It's
boy.
Yeah.
So from
career boy.
From the Fountain Blue, the DJ calls this Uber, and we go out, not the regular way, the way through the back, and we enter this Uber, and it is a nightclub on wheels. Like we're
like my bathroom.
Yeah, it's like your bathroom. There was like
wheels,
disco lights and lasers and music and like surround, and it was like a big Escalade, right?
Wow.
And there were 6 of us in the car, and just drove from Fountain Blue to 11. We get to 11. It's probably like 3 a.m. now because he's gonna get ready to go do his show. And this is where it gets interesting because I've been on the stage, but never in the DJ booth before. So I got to see a lot of the inside politics that happens. So there was like a live performance, then a DJ came on, and he was supposed to play till 3:30. And he kept playing and playing until 5 a.m.
Oh shit.
And the guy that we were with was the main headliner, and he was getting like really pissed. He's like, I was supposed to go on at 3:30. I already got paid. I don't care. I'm not going to play more, blah, blah, blah. So 5 o'clock is when the guy decides to stop playing. And the owner of 11 had to come out and tell the guy, wrap it up so the next DJ can play. He played. As soon as he got on the board, the whole place like lit up. It was like the vibe just totally changed. It's just like boom, and all the like strippers started dancing. It was crazy. And next thing we know, it's 7:30 in the morning, and we're going out, and the sun is out, and I'm like tipsy. I think I put the wrong address to get to the hotel because we got dropped off in the middle of like the street. I was like, Manuel was like, what'd you put in? I was like, I don't know. I don't know what happened. Oh my God. We ended up going to bed at probably like 9 a.m. All said and done.
Destroyed. That's awful.
Oh my God. And Manuel was so funny. He's like, it took him until Wednesday, I think, to fully like reset because we woke up basically on Sunday morning.
Oh my god, I feel so old, Jen.
It
So
was, I mean, it was a lot, even for me. It
Which
was
day was that? Saturday or Friday?
Saturday into Sunday.
Into Sunday morning. You got in at you went to bed at
9
9 a.m.
a.m.
and then you woke up what, like 8 p.m. that night or something?
No, because our flight was at 4, so we woke up destroyed at like
Oh, shit.
11.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
So you had like
it
3
was-
hours of sleep, and then you had to go to the
Yeah.
airport.
and then go to the
That's
airport.
awful. I
It
would've
was the
died.
worst.
I hate
The
that.
good thing
Need
is we
sleep.
weren't having cocktails, just sipping on tequila, so
Okay.
it wasn't really a lot of hangover, but dehydration
Yeah.
and lack of sleep,
Yeah.
big time. But it was a lot of fun. He's a cool guy. He loves Aldez. He tried Avion after he tried Aldez, and he's like, "Oh, it's so sweet. You've ruined me." And I was like, "That's right."
What he said, Aldez is sweet?
No, Avion. He had
Okay.
Aldez, and he's like, "Oh, it's really good." But I was like, "What do you normally drink?" And he's like, "Well, I have Clase Azul on my rider, and if they don't have Clase Azul, I usually drink Avion." And he ordered us some, but when he sipped it, he was like, "Oh, it doesn't taste good." After I tried Aldez.
Yeah. Oh, Aldez.
Yes. So we're gonna send him some bottles. Maybe he'll update his rider
Good.
with Aldez. What about you, Darren? We had
Oh my god, I had a boring weekend compared to you two. I have nothing to say.
Nothing to say. No
Nothing.
airport dates or
What
just
happened in
go
No
Uber.
Texas?
airport dates. My only
Just go
airport date is in
Uber.
the future when I'm going back to Texas for 2 weeks.
Mm.
But I went into New York with Pat yesterday. We saw Tina Turner's musical.
How was that?
It was okay, but the woman that Tina Turner had handpicked to play her was not playing that day, so we got gypped. But there
You got-
some woman in the ensemble cast played her, and she did a good job,
You got
especially
the B
toward
crew.
the end.
Yeah,
Exactly. we had the
I
B
know
crew.
I know of the main girl, Adrienne Warren, right? That's the one she was.
I
in
think she was one of them that had played Tina, but
the
they,
original, yeah.
I believe there was a different name for the woman that was playing in New York City, and they said that she was
Oh.
handpicked. I think she used to play in the West End also.
Adrienne Warren was the first one. Yeah, she went to Marymount Manhattan College,
Mm.
where I went, so
Mm.
I knew of her.
And after the musical, we went to the little DNR meetup of 20 some people
Oh,
at
nice.
Jacob's Pickles. Remember,
How'd it
you
go?
were interested in going. It was okay, but they
Everything is
split-
just okay.
Yeah, but they split it up with like 2 different tables on opposite sides of the room, so you couldn't speak to all 20 people.
Was it like a prefix menu, or how did it go?
No, it was, everybody was able to pick off the menu, but then it was everybody was like, well, I didn't have that much, so I don't want to pay this much.
Oh, they
it
should have
wasn't
done a
a
prefix.
prefix menu.
It's easier that way.
Yeah.
I thought it would be, but it wasn't, and it was a little confusing toward the end. But we got it all working. I did see Kathy from Ohio. She's one of my favorite people, and she's going on the cruise to Bermuda. And Rafi, you said you're going back to Bermuda, but you're not going to be on the DNR cruise. So
Not on the
what's up with
cruise.
that? You didn't get a free ticket? You had to
I'm-
pay for yourself to get back to Bermuda
I
with all your
know.
handsomeness? Come on.
Well, I'm staying with my friend, so I don't have to pay for hotel. But she's like my little sister. So my friend's mom, she's like a second mom. She's turning 70, so I'm gonna be there. I get there the last day they leave, on the day they leave. So I might meet up with them before they go. Like we're gonna go to the cruise. They leave at 3:00, I think. So I get in at 12:12 on Friday. So
Oh,
I'll be
that's
there
gonna be
till
a quick
Tuesday.
quick
Yeah.
passing.
Because I'm gonna probably get there by 1, and there'll be a couple hours before they leave. So probably hang out. I met some of the listeners last night. They're really cool. They
Where
came
did you
to the-
meet them? At
well,
a bar somewhere?
we had a meet and greet at the office. So I brought cookies and stuff to promote my new show. The
Were you there
cookie
with your
jar.
shirt off?
I had a tank top on, and I had
Good enough.
I had coconut oil for rub downs. I was like, I had like
That's
a whole,
right. I forgot about that.
I had a
How
whole
did that go?
pricing. Monto Mark came, and the whole gang was there. And then last night they went to Flaming Saddles, some of them, and I met up with them. And
Have you
Romaine
been
was
there? Oh, so you were
Derek.
there at Flaming Saddles.
Yeah, I passed by for a bit. Were you gonna go? You didn't go.
No, I've been there before
Yeah.
when I was working up in New York. I thought it was okay.
But Derek and Romaine were
Yes,
there, and some of the
okay.
other listeners. So it was fun.
I saw the video. They had some moves in those cowboy
Oh,
boots.
some of the dancers. Yeah, they
Huh?
had like these cowboys dancing on the bar and stuff.
Hmm.
It was interesting.
I'm going to see the Cowboys again next week, Jen.
The Dallas
And-
Cowboys?
No. The Cowboys
Oh.
in Texas.
Oh, the actual Cowboys.
I was talking
The
to
Yeehaw Cowboys.
Michael from Fort Worth, and he said that I'm missing the event they do at the beginning of the month, which is on the first Thursday of the month. Some kind of a wine walk in Fort Worth or Dallas Fort Worth. Oh well, next month. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do to occupy my time that weekend, but I'll find
You said
something.
you're going to go to Six Flags, right?
I am going to Six Flags, probably with Michael or one of the couple that I know.
You want Jen to
How
go
about
with you?
Yeah, Jen.
I
thought you
know.
were
I
gonna
want to
come visit
go.
me.
When is it? Next week?
Next week, I'm leaving on May 8th or Sunday, May 7th.
8th, I think. Mother's Day. That's Mother's Day.
It's
May
Mother's Day.
8th? And
Yep.
you're going to be there that whole week?
I'm staying there a week and a half, so I'll be there that weekend.
Maybe. Let me see what I can do. Let me
Maybe.
see.
We still want to
looking at the
interview your
calendar.
father. See what was
Yes.
going on.
Oh my God. Such a great story. Yes.
Yeah. I'm still waiting to hear it, Jen.
All right. Let me see what I can do. Today's his birthday, actually. I have
Oh,
to
it
call him.
is?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Call him and wish
My
him happy
dad's birthday.
birthday.
Oh, your dad's birthday is
Yeah.
today?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tell him I'll be there that weekend and I'll interview him personally.
Okay. I can connect you too.
No, you need to be there for that, Jen.
I know. Meet Darren. What?
Who?
Just
What am I
cooking
saying?
food. Just cooking food.
Yeah.
It's fine. Anyway, what are the plans for? So since you're going to be gone on the 8th and then Rafi's gone, I think the 15th.
The
we're-
6th. Friday the
Six.
6th to Tuesday the 10th. Yeah.
Wow. I feel like
So
I
we
need
had-
to go.
Go
So we're
again.
supposed to do a couple pre-records, what, on Monday?
Monday.
So
I
we
think?
still have some kind of fresh content? I don't know what the content's going to be, Rafi.
We got two episodes to bang out.
Well, we're going to bang them out, apparently.
Yeah. Bang them out.
They might be short ones, 15 minutes.
30 minutes, 30 minutes, double feature.
Yeah. Not much to catch up with Rafi's life in 2 days or 1 day.
Oh, believe me,
Oh.
there'll be something between today and tomorrow.
This
Tomorrow.
coming week is
Tuesday.
going to be like nonstop, just tequila and Cinco
Tequila.
week.
Yeah,
Oh,
what are you doing for
Cinco.
Cinco de Mayo there, Jen? What's the plan?
Oh, so many. So we have a bunch of virtual tastings we have to do this coming
Virtual
week
tastings.
for corporate companies. And then we have events in Connecticut and Florida and New York. So a lot of things going on this week.
Usually Derek does a Cinco de Mayo thing, but I don't think he's doing it this year. I haven't
At his
looked.
house. He
Yeah.
mentioned it once. Yeah, he does it just with like close friends, I think. Or whatever. Have you ever been to one of his Cinco de Mayos?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's a long drive for me. Last time I went was probably before the pandemic, and I
Oh,
picked up
In
romaine.
the city or where?
No, at his house. I picked up romaine and romy, and we had a nice long drive to at Derek's house.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
How
Maybe
was
next-
it? This
next
is Darren.
year
How was it?
we'll go.
It was okay.
I got to know romaine a little bit better than what I did before. She's a little different when you're in person, one-on-one, than she is on the
Yeah.
radio. Yeah,
Yeah.
much like most people.
She's
Right.
chill. Mostly. Say that on the show.
All right, so we're gonna be back on tomorrow night sometime.
For a
Those are
pre-record.
pre-records, though,
pre-record?
right? Yes.
A double
Rafa's gonna let us
feature.
know what we're talking about because he's the man with the topics.
I'm out with the topics. Yeah. I'm sure some stuff will come up later today.
And this was actually, I saw you doing the thing with the cookies and whatever. So tell me about I don't even know about this new show.
So it's a new show because we had a few intern shows like when I was an intern at the DNR, and so people really liked our chemistry, me and AJ and Jocelyn, the girl who does like the PR. So we developed our own show. It's every Friday at 10 a.m. If you're a DNR Plus subscriber, you're able to check it out. If you want to use discount code LOVE for a free trial, you can do that.
Oh,
It's called the Cookie Jar because of our initials JAR. So I came up with that title. I had a few other ones in Romaine like that one. So it's about like the debauchery and the absurdity of the city and my auditions and Swishy's sexy sayings and Jocelyn's trending TikTok stuff. So it's like a bunch of like current
nice.
events, and so it's fun. It's an hour every Friday. So
Wow.
it kind of continues from our intern shows, like our chemistry and debauchery, all that stuff.
I love it.
Yeah,
I'm
it's about
sure that'll be
cookies to
good.
promote it.
When you already had your first show?
Yeah, I launched on Friday. It's called Sticker Doodle. So every episode's a different type of cookie. And there's gonna be a recipe for each cookie.
Oh, I love
Yeah.
it.
What's the first cookie?
Snickerdoodle.
Snickerdoodle.
Snickerdoodle. Okay, got it.
I love that cookie. It's good.
That's your favorite?
Yeah, my mom used to call me Cookie Monster when I was a kid because I loved cookies. I still do. When I get married, I want to have a cookie bar for dessert. So like different types of milk and dessert and cookies. I mean, so people can pick their type of milk, macadamia, rice, oat, whatever, and
should
then the
hand
type
out
of
both.
cookie.
It sounds like you get a cookie and chocolate
shot.
milk and like a blanket and just go sleep
Oh,
in
no.
the corner.
Nah, my wedding, sleeping after the party.
Jen,
But,
have you
maybe.
have you
Or maybe
noticed
no
the have you noticed the common thread with Rafi? He always has these things where he's sort of looking for somebody to marry. Like he's waiting for that perfect guy, and I'm not sure. I think he's gonna find him,
Yeah,
but
of course
he wants
is. Maybe
that.
he's
He
from
wants
Cuba.
that love. Such a nice guy.
I try. I'm very creative, passionate, romantic. Anyone who's listening, you know
Would
where
you
to find
leave
me.
New York if you found the love of your life? And
Like if he
moved
lived in North
to-
Carolina or Cuba.
No, he would move here. I'd make him move here.
Oh,
What are we gonna do in North Carolina? North Carolina.
Raleigh is a nice place.
Raleigh.
You could go there.
The liquor laws there are terrible.
Well, we can go visit, and maybe Aldez can do something there. I don't know.
Yes.
No, I think she's skipping North Carolina.
No, we're in North Carolina.
Are you?
actually. Yes.
Wow.
In Raleigh.
Yes.
Well, he lives
I don't
in,
exactly
uh,
know where because it's a controlled state, but yeah.
He's in a town called, I think, Clayton or something. Let me see.
Mm.
Let's check. His name is Leonardo.
Do you want to give us his last name and his address so we can go see him? Or
His mother's maiden name.
His social security.
oh boy,
Oh god.
I need to see a picture of him and I need a link to the show you were on YouTube. I
Yes.
wanna-
Oh, okay. I will
post
both.
both of those so
I
we
will
can
send
watch.
those to you guys for sure.
All right, we'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully.
Okay.
See y'all
tomorrow,
tomorrow.
everyone.
Bye.
We'll be in touch. So this is going to be airing at 8:00 tonight, right?
Correct.
Sounds good, everyone. Have
See
a
ya.
listen. Tell your friends, and we're a night at the asylum.